and we are going to get that data into tableau environment level. Here, if it is coming for before coming for data connections, just once again we'll see the what exactly tableau and how it is going to helpful for us. Screen size పెంచమంటారా మేడం? tableau tableau అనేది కనపడుతుందా? Just 2 minutes. Here we have Tableau. First of all, we are going to discuss about the Tableau desktop. In this Tableau desktop, we discuss what exactly Tableau desktop. It's the core platform. It's the core platform for all the developers. Core platform for all the developers. Developers where they can build the reports, where they can build the reports, they can build the reports. And we discuss whatever they are going to build the reports, we have some level of reports are there. We have some level of reports are there. There are three level of reports. One is sheet level reports, and then dashboard level reports, and then we have storyboard level reports. These are the three level of reports which we have actually. This is what we are going to build in the company level also. As a developer, we are going to perform. This is the work. But if once we have built this three level of reports, we need to understand that how you are going to make use of which concept you are going to make use to build the sheets, and which are the concepts we are going to make use for dashboards, and which are the concepts we are going to make use for storyboard level. In this, we need to know about data connections concepts are there. We have a concept known as data connections. We have a concept known as data connection. First of all, we need to know about this. First of all, we need to know about data connection. Then only we'll get to know about like how many ways we can fetch the data from source level to Tableau environment level, how we can convert the data in the form of visualization. Data connection is nothing but how we are communicating with source system. Whatever we have, the source systems will be there. How we are going to communicate with source system to get the results, guys. In these data connections, we have two different types of connections are there. In this data connections, we have two different types of data connections are there. One is live connection. One is live connection, and other one is extract connection. One is live connection, other one is extract connection. Before, till Tableau 8.3, before, they are calling extract connection as a import connection. They are calling extract connection as a import connection. And here, this extract connection, once again, it has been separated as two parts, guys. Once again, it has been separated as two parts. One is extract all data, and one more thing is extract some data. Likewise, it has been separated. What we need to know about this here, what exactly Tableau desktop? By the help of Tableau desktop, guys. By the help of Tableau desktop, we are going to build the three level of reports. In that, if we need to build the three level of reports, first of all, we need to have a data. If we need to have the data, we need to connect to data, and we need to get that data into Tableau environment level. In such cases, whenever we are connecting, we have some two approaches will be there. One should be live connection, other one will be extract connection. In that live and extract once again has been separated as two parts: extract all data and extract some data. First, we are going to see about how exactly live and extract connection will work. Before going for that, we need to know internal mechanism of Tableau connecting with data. Internal mechanism of Tableau connecting with data. Internal mechanism of Tableau connecting with data, guys. Here, internal mechanism of Tableau connecting with data. We have some internal mechanism will be there, guys. Here we have some internal mechanism will be there, how we are going to communicate with source data, guys. In whatever we have discussed, guys, we have two formats. We have the two mediators are there. One is visual. Visual is nothing but visualization query language. Visual is nothing but visualization query language. By the help of this, I can get the data from source level to tableau environment level. By the help of this, we'll get the data from source level to tableau environment level without any code. Here, without any code, I will get the data from source level to tableau environment level. And if it is coming for here, we have some custom SQL will be there. Some custom SQL will be there. Here, it's also going to act as a mediator to get the data from source level to tableau environment level. But how it works? It will works like it will here we are going to use the code. With code we are going to get the data. With writing the code, we will get the data from source level to tableau environment level. These are the two mediators which we have, guys. One is vsql, other one is custom SQL. By the help of these two things, we will fetch the data from source level to tableau environment level. We are going to get the data. Yes, guys, someone ask some question.
Yeah, this is Irfan. Sorry, just
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
joined little late.
And
So,
nothing
is
is
it
fun.
possible if you just
Yes.
is it just quick review of
Yes,
the last slide, please?
exactly. Here we have different product lines are there. If like in the different product lines, one of the product line which is known as Tableau Desktop, because we are going to make use for development purpose, and we have this Tableau server for admin related activities. First thing is Tableau Desktop, and then we'll discuss all the remaining product lines. This Tableau Desktop is going to, by the help of Tableau Desktop, we can make use to build these three level of reports: sheet level reports, dashboard level reports, and storyboard level reports. If we need to develop these three level of reports, we need to aware of some concepts like 35 concepts in Tableau. To know about that 35 concepts, first concept we are going to discuss, which is known as data connections. In these data connections, we have two different types of connections are there. One is live, other one is extract. In this extract, once again, it has been separated as two parts: extract all data and extract some data. Till here itself we discuss. Before going to discuss about live and extract connections, just we need to see the internal mechanism of Tableau connecting with the data F1. Is it clear,
Thank you.
Irfan?
Yes.
Yeah. Here we have the source system will be there, guys. Here we have the source system is there, and here we have our tool which is known as Tableau Desktop is there. Here we have the source system as well as we have the Tableau Desktop will be there, and then we are going to connect, and then we are going to connect from Tableau to source system. We are going to connect to Tableau to source system. Here I have the data source. Here we have the data source. Tableau can access the data in two formats, guys. Tableau can access the data in two formats. One format is files. It can access the data in the form of files. It can access the data in the form of servers. The servers are nothing but all the databases. Whatever we have the different databases, it can access all the databases. Here default, this is what we have the source system, and here we have our tool which is known as Tableau Desktop, guys. Here we have our tool which is known as Tableau Desktop, and then from Tableau Desktop we need to get the data. Once again we want some mediators. Here just I'm writing as a SQL is going to act as a mediator to get the data from source level to Tableau environment level. Once we are getting to Tableau Desktop, what is Tableau Desktop? It's a core platform for all the developers where we can develop the reports. Now I need to develop the reports. If I need to develop the reports, once again we need to use one more language here. Once again we need to use one more language which is known as DL, guys. We need to make use of one more language which is known as DL. DL is nothing but descriptive language. DL is nothing but descriptive language. DL is nothing but descriptive language. Descriptive language, and this descriptive language is based on JavaScript, and this JavaScript is based on Ajax. It's an Ajax based JavaScript language. By the help of that language, we can convert the data in the form of visualizations. Nowhere here we don't need to know about descriptive language, guys. Nowhere here you don't need to know about SQL whenever you are going for visual process. But whenever you are going for custom SQL process, we need to know aware, we need to aware of SQL, guys. And finally we'll get the output in the form of visualizations or graphical representation. Finally we'll get the output in the form of visualizations or graphical representation. I'm going to get the output in the form of visualization or graphical representation. Visualizations are graphical representation. This is how we are going to convert the data from source level to, like I convert the data format to visualization format. This is how exactly we can make use to get the results, guys. And in this, do you have any questions, guys? Like, do you have any questions how it is converting and all these things? This is the internal mechanism. Nowhere you cannot see the how exactly SQL is working and where it's storing, but we can see the query where it storing the query. All that stuff we can see, but internal mechanism we cannot check at any point of time. This is how exactly it will works. And this entire process, whatever we have, this overall process is going to happen by the help of one language. Whatever we have, the process is there, no, guys. This whatever we have the process is there. This entire process is going to happen by the help of one language, by the help of one language which is known as vscale, which is known as vscale. This entire process is going to happen by the help of one language which is known as vscale. I will write here what exactly about this. This overall process, whatever we discuss, this overall process is going to happen. This overall process is going to happen by the help of one language, by the help of one language. This overall process is going to happens by the help of one language, by the help of one language which is known as vscale, vscale. What exactly vscale consists of? Vscale is nothing but, we know vscale is nothing but visualization query language, visualization query language. It's the own language of tableau people, guys. It's the own language of tableau people. What exactly vscale consists of means, vscale consists of two things. Vscale consists of inbuilt, it having some two mechanism. One is SQL, other one is DL. Inbuilt. That's the reason itself we are telling that we don't need to aware of SQL, we don't need to aware of DL. By the help of SQL, we'll get the data. We will get the data from source level to tableau environment level. By the help of DL, we can convert the data. In the form of visualizations. This is what exactly internal mechanism. Before going for data connections, we need to know about this, guys. That's the reason just we discuss about this. Do you have any doubts on this, guys? Okay. Any questions, guys, in this?
And if you don't mind, can you show me how to connect the server? If it's possible.
Prashanti?
Connect the server.
Yeah, I will show you, sir, Prashanti. Like once we are seeing the practicals, I will show you how to connect with server and how to connect with file, both the things, okay?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Yep. And here, guys, once it has been completed, we need to aware of how exactly next data connections will work. In that data connections, first we are going to discuss about live connections. In this data connection, first we are going to discuss about live connections, guys. Because in live connection we don't have any internal mechanism. Why? Directly we are communicating with source system and getting the data into tableau level. Directly we are communicating with source system and getting the data into tableau. Here we have live connections are there, live connections. Here I have once again the source data is there. Here once again I have the source data. Once again we have the data source data is there, and then here we have our tableau, and then here we have our tableau desktop is there. And then I'm going to communicate, guys, and then I'm going to communicate with source system, and then I'm going to communicate with source system. What we discuss about data source, what we have in data source, we have data source consists of two things. Tableau can access the data in two formats. One is files, other one is servers. We have the files data as well as we have the servers. Servers are nothing but all the databases. And here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop. Here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop. And here we have a live communication path will be there. We have the live communication path will be there to transfer the data between source level to Tableau environment level. We have a live communication path will be there to transfer the data between source level to Tableau environment level. Source level to Tableau environment level, live communication path. Always, guys, whatever we discuss the internal mechanism, it need to work. Without that, we are not going to perform anything. Without that, we are not going to perform anything, guys. Always, it need to work to get the results. It need to work to get the results. Every time it need to work. By the help of live communication path, I'm going to get the data from source level to Tableau environment level. Once I'm getting that data into Tableau environment level, we are going to do our reports as per the client requirement. Here, whatever we need to know, always we need to know what are the advantages as well as disadvantages of live and extract connections. We need to know, first of all, we need to aware of by the help of live communication path, by the help of live communication path, we'll get the data, we'll get the data from source level to tableau environment level, tableau environment level. Whenever you need to build the reports, guys, whenever we are building the reports, it is referring the source data only, because we don't have the data at our level, tableau level. Just we have the names will be there. Whenever it need to fetch something data, it need to fire on the database to get the results. Whenever we need to show the results, whenever we need to show the results, we need to get the reports, it need to get the reports, it need to refer the database only. It need to refer the database to give database to pop up the results, guys. To pop up the results, it's once again it need to refer the, or once again it need to query on the database to give the relevant results as per our requirement. In these two things, we need to understand what are the advantages as well as disadvantages of Tableau. Here we need to understand what are the advantages as well as disadvantages of live connection. We need to understand what are the advantage as well as disadvantages of live connections. 1 minute, guys. Here, if we are going to see, first of all, we will see the advantages. First of all, we will see the advantages of live connection. First, we are going to see about advantages of live connection. Here, if we are coming and know about advantages of live connections, means here default we have so many advantages will be there whenever we are going to connect with live data, as well as we have so many disadvantages also will be there whenever we are connecting with live data. For every connection we have the advantages as well as disadvantages will be there. If it is coming for advantage, whenever data is updating automatically it will updates at target level. Automatically it will updates at tableau level, by refreshing the data, from tableau. Else if you are closing and opening also, we can get the data from source level to target level. And one more advantage here, like whenever data is adding, it will add only newly added records into target level. In reports, it will adds only newly added records, only newly added records, guys. Only newly added records into target system. These are the advantages of live connections. If it is coming for disadvantage, means here also we have the disadvantages will be there. Each and every time we need to query on the source system only, we need to get the results. It will going to impact on the performance of the reports. Each and every time, we need to query on the source system, to get the results. Source system to get the results. It will impact on the performance. It will impact on the performance. Guys. It will impact on the performance. Every interview or every level, we need to more understand at the data level. We need to understand, like, because that is the scratch. Without understanding the data level, we don't know how to get the data, and we need to understand what is the relationship between parent table and child table. If we are not understanding, guys, because we are not the database developer, we are the reporting developer. If you not understand about the any data, any business logic, whatever they have, kindly, whenever you are in working environment, kindly take a call with the business analyst first of all, so that you are going to understand perfectly what you need to build the reports. And once it has been completed, then take a call with the database developer, so that we can understand what is the relationship he has given from one table to other table, as well as one fields to other fields, so that we'll get some perfect idea on the entire work what we need to perform, guys. These are the advantages and disadvantages of live connection. If it is coming for extract connections, we have the internal mechanism, guys. If it is coming for extract connections, we have the internal mechanism for extract connection, because live means we are not doing anything, just we are connecting, getting the data, referring the data, and as per that we are building the reports. If it is coming for extract connections, we have the internal mechanism for extract connections. In this also we are going to see internal mechanism for extract connections. Guys. In this internal mechanism, what we have actually means, I have the data source. Here we have once again the data source is there, and here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop. Here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop. Here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop, and then here I have the data source. Here we have the data source, and here we have, it should be in the format of two formats, files as well as servers. And then here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop. Here we have our tool which is known as Tableau desktop, guys. And once it has connected to from source level to Tableau level, and it will take the data in the form of, it will take the, in extract connection, it will take the entire data in the form of snapshot. It is going to take the entire data from the source system, it is going to take as a snapshot. It will take as the data in the form of snapshot, and then it is going to send that snapshot to data engine. It is going to send that snapshot to data engine, and it will save in the file extension of, .tde. It is going to save that file in the extension of .tde. TDE is nothing but Tableau data extract. TDE is nothing but Tableau data extract. We have Tableau data extract file, guys. Tableau data extract. It is going to save in the format of, .tde. It is going to save in the format of .tde. .tde is nothing but Tableau data extract. Like, we need to understand how exactly it works, and it will give the results for us. Just I am going to complete the diagram. Here whatever we have, guys, here whatever here just think that we have here we have this one will be there. I'm going to connect and then directly I'm going to connect to source system once again. From here I'm going to send to data engine. We have the data engine will be there. But what exactly means, it is going to take the data in the form of snapshot. Snapshot should be in the format of image, guys. Snapshot will be in the format of image. But Tableau cannot read the image data. Tableau cannot read the image data. On such cases, Tableau cannot read the image data. On such cases, we are going to send to one more server, whatever we have, which is known as data engine. We have one more server, which is known as data engine. By the help of data engine, we can convert it having some internal mechanism to hold the data, as well as it is going to convert that image data in the form of normal data, and once again it will save in the file extension of .tde. Once again it will save in the file extension of .tde. .tde is nothing but Tableau data extract. Here what exactly you need to understand means, once we have connected to source system, in extract connection what we are doing, we are getting the entire data from source level to our Tableau environment itself. We don't need to refer each and every time the database, we have, because we have the data at our environment only. On such cases, just I am going to connect with the data and I will take the entire data in the form of snapshot. I will take the entire data in the form of snapshot. I will take the entire data in the form of snapshot. That snapshot should be in the format of, that snapshot will be in the format of image, guys. That snapshot will be in the format of image, guys. Its snapshot will be in the format of image. For that purpose, but Tableau cannot read that image data. Tableau cannot read the image data. Tableau cannot read the image data. For in such cases, I'm going to send that image data to data engine. Data engine having some in-memory capability to convert that image data in the form of normal data, and it will save in the file extension of .tde. Because they are going to ask this, like whenever you are extracting the data, in which format it is going to save the data. It is going to save the data in the format of file only, guys. It is going to save the data in the format of file only. Here if it is coming for extract connection, once we are connecting with source system, once we are connected with source system, once we have in extract connections, once we have connected with source system, source system will get the data. We get the will get the entire data in the form of snapshot. Get the entire data in the form of snapshot. Data in the form of snapshot, and then enter data in the form of snapshot, and then we will send the snapshot. We will send the snapshot to data engine. This data engine having some in-memory capability. In-memory means it can make use of RAM memory. Data engine having some in-memory capability, to handle the data, as well as it will convert that image data in the form of normal data, and it will save in the file extension of .tde. It is going to save in the file extension of .tde. .tde is nothing but Tableau data extract, guys. .td is nothing but Tableau data extract, guys. .td is nothing but Tableau data extract. I think here some mistake. Some in-memory capability to handle the data, as well as it will convert the data in the form of visualization. Once again, here we need to know what are the advantages as well as disadvantages of live and extract connection. We need to understand what are the advantages as well as disadvantages of live and extract connections, guys. In this, we need to know advantages as well as disadvantages. Means here advantage means here we don't need to query on the each and every time on the source system. By the help of this, it will improve the performance each and every time. We don't need to query, we don't need to query on the source system. We don't need to query on the source system. Query on the source system. It will, because of it will improve the performance, guys. It will improve the performance of the visualizations. It will improve the performance of the visualization because we have data at our environment. Because we have data at our environment itself. We have the data, guys, because we have the data at our own environment. That's the reason we don't need to know about this. That's the reason we don't need to know about this. 1 minute, guys. Hello. Class లో ఉన్నాను ఏమి దేనికి లేవు లేవు సర్లే మళ్ళీ చేస్తా. Sorry, guys. And likewise, just these are the advantages. If it is coming for disadvantages of extract connection, if it is coming for disadvantages of extract, whatever we have, some disadvantages will be there. This advantages of whatever, just 1 minute, disadvantages of disadvantages of extract connections, guys. Disadvantages of extract connections. Here if you are going to see disadvantages means whenever data is updating, we will not get the updated data at target level. Whenever data is updating, we will not get the updated data, updated data. But we have an option, known as extract refresh. We have option known as extract refresh. By the help of this option, we'll get the updated data. Updated data updated data. But it will but it will replace the previous data with new data. It is not going to add the newly added record, just it is going to replace the previous source with new source. It will replace previous data with new data, guys, with new data. Just it is going to replace entire data, but it is not going to add the newly added records. But if it is coming for live connection, just it is going to add the newly added records. But if it is coming for extract connection, it is going to replace the overall data with new data. This is how exactly we can make use and we'll get the results, guys. And coming for extract some data, that's what exact about the extract connection. Extract some data also same, guys. But before starting the extract mechanism, we are applying the filters on the source system. Extract some data is nothing but before starting the extract mechanism, we are applying the filters. On source system. We are applying the filters on source systems. This is how exactly it will work, and it will give the results, guys. Remaining same to same. Once again, it is also need to take the snapshot and it need to send to data engine. Once again, it need to save in the format of .td itself. But some data itself, they are telling that we need to have some. If I have 4 years of data, just I need to access only 1 year. What we need to do, we are filtering the data at source level itself by the help of extract some data, guys. This is what exactly about the live and extract connections. Do you have any questions, guys, before going to see practicals? Yes. It doesn't mean about how much memory, but what exactly means whenever we are storing the data, okay, we have the source system is 10 GB, but whenever we are extracting the data, that data will comes like 300 MB only. It is going to compress into 3 to 12% of the data, so that whatever the file will be there, it will come in a less size only in our Tableau environment. That's only the reason why it's giving the more performance also. Any more questions, guys, from online?
Live connection also, it will store .tde file.
No, no, no. Because we don't have. Just I'm taking the reference from the source itself. Suppose just think that we have the data at US. I'm connecting that data and I need to get that data to just I'm working from here to develop the reports. But what exactly means I have always the data in your server itself. Just I'm taking the reference from your server to build the reports.
Okay, yeah, now I got it.
Yep. And then, yes, Irfan?
Sorry for interruption.
Yes, no
So
problem, Irfan.
just I want to make sure this is the demo class and this is the regular class.
This is first class.
This is
Just demo class has been complete. This is the first Tableau class. And if you want,
okay.
I will forward you the video to you, okay? Whatever the demo class.
Yeah, actually, I want to see
Yep,
the
definitely.
demo class.
Definitely. I will forward you, okay?
So after the class, could you forward me the class so then I can look up. So then I will join this class
Yes,
next
yes,
time.
for sure. Just I will, once class is complete, I will forward these two videos to you, okay?
Yes, please. I
Yep,
really appreciate it.
yep, yep.
So
Thank you.
then I will start regular class. So before that, I have to complete some formalities with your institute.
Yes, yes,
So I
for
need
sure.
to look up the demo class first.
Yep, yep, sure, Irfan, no problem. Okay.
So thank you very much. I
Yes,
really
thank you.
appreciate
Yeah. And then if we're going to see the practically how we can implement, if we're going to see practically how we can implement connecting with the source data either in the form of files as well as servers. Just this is the tool, guys. And I will tell the installation procedure. I think it's 2 minutes of task, guys. Okay, here, whatever we have, guys, what we discuss about Tableau, Tableau can access the data in two formats. One should be, it can access in the form of files. Other one should be, it can access in the form of servers. In these two formats only, Tableau is going to access the data. Just we'll check in the both the formats. Just we'll check in both the formats how we can work on this to get the results. Here, whenever we are going to make use, just I'm going to have a text document, guys. I have the text document here in this. Just I'm creating some data products, comma sales, guys. This is one. I have the product sale value is some 845, whatever, and B. We have some other sale value C. We have some other sale value D. We have some other sale value and E. We have some other sale value here. I'm going to save this data, guys. I'm going to save this data. Then I am going to click on this. I'm going for Tableau level, just connecting to the text file. Connecting to the text file, I'm going to connect to text file, and then here where it is desktop, new text document. Then click on open. If you are going to see, guys, here we have some two connections are there. Here itself we have the two connections are there. Else you can see by the help of this, here I have the live, here I have the live connection, as well as we have the extract connection. And once again we have one more thing. This edit is nothing but, this edit is nothing but extract some data. This edit is nothing but extract some data. This extract is nothing but extract all data. This is nothing but live connection. In this all we can filter the data. I can filter the data at live, I can filter the data at extract, I can filter the data at edit some data also. We can filter the data, guys. And then coming back once again, here I'm going to work on live connections. Click on live connection. I'm going to click on sheet 1. I'm going to click on sheet 1. I'm getting the data from source level to tableau environment level. Live connection, it is going to show in the symbol of single cylinder. Live connection will show the symbol of single cylinder, but extract connection will show in the symbol of double cylinder with arrow mark. It's going to show in the symbol of double cylinder with arrow mark, guys. And then here we need to aware of these products, and whatever we have the sales will be there. I'm going to drag the products into columns. I'm going to drag the sales into rows. I'm going to drag the products and sales into rows, and then by the help of this we can develop the reports, guys. By the help of this we have developed the reports. By the help of rows and columns we have developed the reports, and we'll discuss about this concept also, guys. Once again, what exactly entire tableau workspace and what are the options we have here, how exactly it works. In this, just I'm updating the data once again from the source system. I'm updating the data once again from the source system. Whatever we have, I am updating the data F and G. I am adding the data to this. I am adding the data. Then I don't need to connect once again to the source system from Tableau because I am at live connection itself. Right click on the data source. We have an option known as refresh. Click on refresh. Automatically it will add the updated records. It has been added F and G. You can click on this. It has been added F and G. This is how exactly it is going to give the results of live connection. We'll see on files. We'll see on the database also, guys. And then data, I'm going to have a new data source once again. Once again, text file. I'm going to check on extract connection. Going for extract. Going for extract connection. Then click on sheet 1. Then click on sheet 1. I'm going to save because we cannot see where it is querying the data, where it is taking the snapshot, where it is sending to data engine. But we can see how to save that .tde file, where to save the .tde file. I'm going to save into desktop, then save that .tde file, and I'm going to get the data into Tableau visualization level. Now if you are seeing, guys, it should be in the format of, it will be in the format of double cylinder with arrow mark. Now I'm going to drag the products, I'm going to drag the sales. How many we have? We have like till G. Now I am updating the data once again. Now I am updating the data H equal to 14,000. I am going to update the data H equal to some 14,000 and I equal to some 2,000. I am updating the data H equal to 14 and I equal to 2,000. I am going to save this. Now I am going to refresh the data. Can I get the data in extract? Right click, I am refreshing. I'm getting the data? No, we are not going to get the data because we are not in the live connection. But we have an option known as extract refresh. But what it will do, it will replace the previous file with new file. Go for extract. We have an option known as extract refresh. Click on this refresh. It will pop up one thing. Refreshing the extract will replace its contents. If you have any modified fields or hidden fields, you may be replacing important data. Are you sure want to proceed? If you need to proceed, we are going to click on yes only. Then it is going to replace the overall data with new data. Just it is going to replace whatever we have the overall data with new data. Now we got the entire data, guys. And extract some data is nothing but data, new data source, going for text file, new text document, extract, then click on edit. Click on edit. In this edit, just I am going to add. In this edit, just I am going to add the products. In this product, just I am going to add whatever I want. A, B, C, D only I want. We have the filter concept. In this filter concept, we are going to see this all these things. What is general? What is wildcard condition on top? All these things, guys. Then click on OK. Then click on OK. Now here itself it's filtering the data. We have A, B, C, D only. But once again, it's also a extract connection only. Then click on this. It is going to ask us where I need to save the .tde file. Once again, I'm going to save that data. Once again, I'm going to save that data into Tableau level. And then now I'm going to build the reports by the help of this. Drag the products and drag the sales. What we have the data? we have filtered data only. Whatever we have the filtered data, this is how exactly it will work, guys. This is what we have seen in live connection. Just I will show my company server, guys, connecting to the server. Just once I have connected, I'm going to close. I will show how to connect with the database data, new data source, and we have a server which is known as PostgreSQL. We have the server which is known as PostgreSQL. And here I need to give the path of the server. We need to give the path of the server. We have CMS primary dot credence.com. You cannot open this. You will not get the access, guys. Credence.com, and here port number is 8060 and database name is workgroup. Database name is workgroup, and then whatever we have username read only, and then password is, then click on okay, guys, sign in. Once we are going to Japan line, then click on sign in. Once I have connected to that, just I can connect to my database. I can connect to database. Here this database consists of the whatever we have the schema, which is schema is CMS primary. Only one schema will be there here. It consists of n number of tables. Here it consists of n number of tables. Either it should be workbooks, different tables will be there. And then double click on this. Double click on this, automatically what we discussed, automatically you can perform the joins, guys. Automatically it is going to perform the joins. Else I don't want this format. I don't want this format means what we are going to do. I don't want this format means just we are going to, I'm going to remove from here. Just I can drag the custom SQL query. Here also we have the live and extend connects, guys. I can drag the new custom SQL query. I can write some code to get the data from multiple tables, and then I can develop the reports, guys. Here also if you are going to see, here you can see the live and extract connections whatever we have. And if I'm going to click on extract, also we have extract, some data will be there. This is how exactly it will works, and it will give the results for us, guys. Just I'm no extract. Likewise, just I'm going to close, guys, this. And this is how you can connect with the server also. And once we are in the regular classes, we are going to provide you the server, guys. We are going to provide you the server. In that server you have the data. Based on that data you can develop the reports, whether you can write custom SQL query, whether you can go for vSQL process, you can develop both the things, guys. This is what exactly about the data connections concept. Do you have any doubts in this, guys? Yes, right click, close. Any more questions, guys? Huh? Like if you have the like day-to-day data you need to pop up into the visualizations, then always you are going to make use for live connection itself. Like time to time data will be there, you need to showcase means then we'll go for live. If it is extract means if I have the data last 1 year of data, I need to perform some reports, last 3 months. So on such cases we will going to make use of extract connection. Most probably most of the companies make use for banking data, they are going to make use of live connection. If retail and remaining all the things, they will work on the extract connections. Yes, guys, any questions from online? Okay, guys, thank you, thanks for your time, guys, and I'm going to forward you the recordings for you. And if you don't mind, guys, please drop your mobile numbers in chat. Can you hear me, guys, online? Manikanta, Prashanti, Ashan, can you please drop your number in chat? Can you type in chat your number?
Sir, you have my number, sir.
Because I have everyone
Mani-
number, but that's what the reason means. If I need to call you once again, I need to refer that entire data. That's only the reason. I have everyone here
Okay,
data.
okay.
Please send some message here. Upload ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರತ್ಲೇರೆ. Yes, Prashanti, like VBP, I don't know exactly about this. Irfan, can you please drop your number in chat?
Sir, have you received my number?
Yes, yes, I received.